being angry, out here chasing that wrong bag. It's hell. That's my real name. Hell. So when they said living a life of hell, it was people thought I was talking about living a life like going to hell. But I was really talking about living a life of me. My name is Hell. Got shot. And I was right there when my mom got shot. So I started that story off.
Right. What's good, bro?
What's up, brothers? How you doing,
What's up,
man?
Good. One of the wise men. One of the wise men.
What's going on with y'all? How you doing, brother? What's up, man?
So, I mean, it's your business. How long? I know you before you told me how long you've been doing it, but how long you been doing it, bro?
I've been cutting hair for 40 years.
40 years.
You know? Yeah, I started, man. You know, this game this game ain't like what everybody think it is.
Right.
Okay. You want to talk about the streets?
Yeah.
Okay, the streets, hard game.
Like how you seen it evolve through the period of time?
From my period of time, from when I was younger. Okay, when I was coming up, man, I used to look out the bedroom window, see the guys hustling, you know what I mean, and saying that's what I wanted. Not thinking of the whole big picture. You know, in my era, you know, cocaine was the big thing, powder cocaine. Okay, and then as time went on, when the crack hit the scene, wasn't no other drug like that drug at all, man. So me and my crew, we got a hold of it. You know, Hidden Valley, if anybody knows New Jack City.
Yeah.
So this time frame you talking about, it was like in the 80s?
This is the 80s.
The 80s, right?
Yes, the 80s. We got a hold of that. And then I had an older gentleman taught me how to whip it up, cook it. And man, I'm telling you, women would do anything. Men would do anything. You know, that crack game was so serious back then, man, to where I started looking at the homes I was tearing up.
Yeah.
Because poverty went just like that. With that epidemic, man, was, oh my God, man. It was so serious, man. I'll put it to you this way. I remember a family that lived down the street from me. The dad used to get high. The mom, she was went to the Blue Moon getting high. Okay, but that was one of my best customers. And he was an electrician.
Yeah.
They had everything. 6 months later, cars getting repoed. You know what I mean? He lost his job for dirty urine. You know, as time went on, you started seeing evidence of, you know, the drug taking over people's lives. Kids wandering in the street, kids not eating because the parents was using the money for drugs. You know, and I remember, man, I'm telling you, it's wild. I remember, man, just giving kids food.
Yeah.
You know, lived in the neighborhood. You know, why you ain't at home, man? You know, why you ain't eating at home? Man, my mom ain't home, man. She probably stuck in the room getting high. You know, for a kid to say that about his parents, that era, that's crazy for a kid to know, oh, my mom's stuck in the room getting high. Or my mom out tricking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and the drug game was plentiful back then, but then it was easier because it was cool.
Yeah.
That was a fad, you know what I mean? That era back then.
That's why even the rappers still like praise that
Exactly,
shit.
because then it was cool to get high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you got high, you was rich.
Yeah.
Because you had money to get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, from being cool doing it, now it flipped over to you got kids disrespecting older people because they get high. It did a flip. Now people hiding it.
Yeah.
You got lawyers, doctors, you know what I mean? They're all nurses. You know, the nurse you go to the emergency room, she probably on dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen that. You know what I'm saying? It's flipping now to where kids got hatred. That's where they lost the respect for the elders. Because now, before it was cool, now they calling you a bum.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean, you ain't got no paper, you ain't got no money, you get high. I don't want you around me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when I was coming up, it was cool to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in it, you know what I mean? I got high, you know what I'm saying? And it messed up my cards. You know what I'm saying?
So
it delayed my progress.
So how that made you feel as an individual, like inside of you, once you start seeing the effects of?
I started seeing the effects when I started, let's say I had $1,000. When I go home, I usually have a certain amount of money I want to go home with. When I started going home with $200, $300, then I started seeing it affecting me. You know, and then you lose your respect on the street. As a barber, you lose your respect as a barber. You understand what I'm saying? When they know you're getting high or whatever, most people don't want to support you. You know what I'm saying? So being in that game, you can get respect from being a top drug dealer or doing, selling drugs at a nice little level, making the ends meet. Or you can be getting high and lose all respect from everybody. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So both sides is bad.
Yeah.
So whoever out there, if you're selling or you're using, sooner or later it's gonna catch up with you.
Yeah.
Like I said, what you do at night in the dark will come to light during the day.
So how you think about that phrase when I tell you reap what you sow?
Ah, most definitely. I believe in that. You sow the seed, okay? You plant a tree, you expect for it to grow, right? Okay, you go out there and get that bag, you started selling, you done plant a seed to somebody else's mind that, okay, he's a drug, he's selling. So I'm gonna go to him. Now you gotta worry about somebody telling on you. Okay, you done planted that seed. Now all you're gonna get back is trash. You know what I mean? Once you plant a bad seed, now you got all bad things following you. You know what I'm saying? You get high. You planted that seed. So now everything is in your mindset is how I'm going to chase that getting high. So it's got to be changed. You got to put all, positive things, not that negative. Once you become getting high, once you start getting high, your whole thinking of everything changes. You know what I'm saying? Because all you worrying about is getting high. So you got to regroup yourself. You got to quarantine yourself from everything. That people, places, and things really works. Cut all that out. If you want to stop, change your whole routine. Stay away from people, places, and things that's dealing with it. Quarantine yourself. And then you get in your mind, pray. That's a big thing. You got to pray. It helps. Trust me, I know.
And for you to change first, you gotta change that man in the mirror.
You gotta change you.
Yeah.
Looking like Michael Jackson, that man in the mirror. You don't change that man in the mirror, you ain't gonna change nothing. But it's easy. You can get your respect back. You just gotta do that footwork and work hard. When people see you do good, good gonna always overpower bad. Always. It might take a little longer, but it will work.
Real shit.
But you can always gain your respect back. You just gotta put effort in it.
That's real shit.
And show people that you really want to do this. It's easy, man. Dope. Not the way it is nowadays, because you can be selling, hustling with your boy, and he can snitch on you. Y'all be together. You don't even know he told on you. That's why they call this Telaware, not Delaware.
Real shit. Real
For
shit.
real. Things came up to where having all that anger, I was pushing cards away.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now when I flipped it over, I was like, okay, let's try this humble thing, man. Instead of just being angry out here chasing that wrong bag.